When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Have you ever thought to yourself, I'm not enough? Or maybe you thought I'm not worthy, or I'm not good enough. Where do you suppose those thoughts come from? How did you come to start believing that in your mind? Hi, my name's Chris. I'm living outside normal. We're talking about change. You're not alone. Most of us, if we get honest, we've all had those same thoughts. I've been dealing with those same kinds of thoughts for years, and I've had to work through them, and I'm still working on it. But I heard this the other day. I want you to think about it. Think about these words. Number one, do you have a pet? Do you have a son? Do you have a daughter? Does your pet, your son, your daughter, do they have to do something for you, for them to be worthy of your love? Do they have to do something to be worthy to be your child, to be your son, to be your daughter? Like if you have a dog or cat, do they have to do something to prove to you that they're good enough to be yours, to be your pet? I heard someone say this as well. If you think about nature, you think about the mountains, the rivers, the trees, the flowers, the birds, the squirrel. Do they have to do something to be worthy of being a squirrel? I mean, that sounds silly. I mean, that sounds ridiculous. They have to work harder to be a squirrel so that they're worthy of being a squirrel. That's just, what? The mountains have to reach to the sky to prove to themselves that they're a mountain. It makes no sense, right? So think about this. Reason with me. If you have a son or a daughter, right? You have a child. You love them. They're yours. Good or bad, right or wrong, whatever their behavior is, they're yours. They belong to you. Do you love them? Do they have to work harder to earn your love? Well, if they do, then we might have bigger issues. I want to encourage you today. If you're like me and you've had those thoughts run through your head before, I'm not worthy, I don't measure up, I'm not good enough. Think about your son, your daughter, your cat, your dog. Think about the squirrels. Look at the stars in the sky. They're not having to prove a thing, and neither are you. Take this as some motivation that will catapult you into a new way of thinking, that you are worthy, you are loved, you are made the best that you can be right here, right now, and nothing can take that away from you. Be the best you can be by just being you. Don't be a human doing, be a human being. Hopefully that helps. Talk to you soon.